If you guys know me at all, I generally try to stray away from this kind of video. They're not very fun to watch, and they're not very fun to make, but this is one of those situations that I think that I needed to make this video. There's a lot of stuff that's been going on with me over the last year or so that I haven't really shared over any of my streams or videos I've done recently. It's been greatly affecting my consistency. It's been just kind of something that's been a huge part of my life for a while. There's multiple pieces to this, so I'll just get into it quick, stop wasting time. But if you did click on this video, I really appreciate you guys. I know a lot of people say that all the time. I say that a lot at the end of my videos, but seriously, if you're clicking on a video like this, then you know, you care to some extent, and I am so incredibly grateful for that. Thank you. So going back to about a year ago, I started having these weird medical issues. Didn't really think too much about them. They just kind of were things I was like, oh, I'm not eating great. I'm, you know, I'm consuming something that I shouldn't be, or whatever, you know. I mean, I generally try to eat fairly healthy if I can, you know, but I haven't always been, you know, perfectly healthy throughout the whole thing. So I was just thinking, you know, I think maybe I'm just eating something weird, whatever. Didn't really pay too much stock to it. Over time, it started getting worse, not really going away. I was starting to be a little bit more concerned, but again, I was just like, you know, maybe it's just a weird bug. It's not going away. I don't know. We go a little bit further to about a little over half a year ago or so, and it's getting much worse. I don't want to go into too much details on it, but it's affecting my day-to-day pretty heavily. Extremely painful all the time, unmanageable pretty much. And it got to a point where I didn't think I was going to make it past 2025. That's not an exaggeration. I got to a point where I didn't think I would live past 2025. I was dealing with quite a lot financially at that point. I was still working, but there was just a lot that went into kind of the healthcare side of things, a bunch of stuff like that as well. So I was trying to get treatment. I wasn't really getting the treatment that I needed at that point, all while dealing with what I thought was not going to be something I would live through. Thankfully, that kind of over time, through a lot of health decisions, diet decisions, a lot of things along those lines, was not going away, but became more manageable. That is kind of the position I'm in now. It's a lot more manageable than it was. It's still a thing, but it is not nearly as bad as it was. I can function a lot more regularly on a day-to-day, which I'm very thankful for. And it's been quite a roller coaster over the last year. So there's been a lot of times where I've not been able to make a video on time, or not been able to stream on the times that I said. A lot of those times were because of this. It was just something that I didn't really, I guess, want to share until I kind of had more knowledge on it at that point. So I do apologize about that, but that's why I wanted to make this video. That, as well as a couple other reasons. While I've been dealing with that, man, it's just been a lot. I'm sorry, it's been a lot of stuff. While I've been dealing with that, around the same time that I just started getting a little bit better, about a half a year ago or so, a little sooner. The head guy at my job was found to be doing something he is not legally able to do. So I can't really get into too much more detail with that, but he left the company, except based on how the company was structured, he was the sole provider of the resources that I and a lot of my employees needed to actually do our jobs. They did not replace him right away at all. So almost 75% of the company left right away. And we were just kind of left to our own devices. We didn't really know what to do. I tried to hang on for as long as I could, but we couldn't really do our job. So essentially, as soon as that happened, I was out of a job without any type of severance or anything along those lines to help. So because of that, I was dealing with the health stuff that was kind of preventing me from doing much outside of my work from home job. And now I am just kind of eating through my savings. And that was really rough, and it still is. I'm still dealing with that. I thankfully have been, over the last month or so, I've been getting some good news, and I've been very, very appreciative and thankful for that. I'll get into more of that in a little bit, but dealing with all of that, I also had a couple of other really unfortunate situations. About a month ago or so, I broke my arm. It's pretty much fully healed at this point. I still have a little bit trouble with my wrist and some other things, but that I did that on my way home from the doctor for my other medical stuff. So just piling on stuff over and over. It was rough. On top of that, I am still kind of getting over tuberculosis. I got that little under a month ago or so as well. Today and yesterday were the first days that I haven't been coughing pretty constantly. So if I cough every once in a while during this video, that's some of the reason why. Speaking of which, but definitely a lot better now, not really dealing with a lot of the bad stuff with that right now. But yeah, due to all of that stuff that's been going on, it's been tough, but I can't complain too much. I've had a decent amount of support from friends, and I have a opportunity that I just recently, within the last couple weeks or so, have been realizing more and more, and have been kind of developing. And while it isn't set yet, I may have a position that will support me again, and looking forward to potentially starting that hopefully soon. But because of all of that stuff that's been going on, another reason I wanted to make this video was because I was no longer able to afford staying here at this apartment, because I was just, I've been just blowing through my savings. I've had very little to nothing for a while now, and I'm not trying to say boo-hoo me, whatever. The reason I'm saying that is because I need to move out of this apartment, and normally that wouldn't be the biggest deal in the world, but for me, it's a little bit more than just moving, because I have to get rid of this studio. Sure, it's just a room. Sure, it's just a place that I record my goofiness. But for me, this studio has been a culmination of a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, and it's been my kind of pride and joy for a while. I've had the privilege of having access to it for a long time now. It's been years. I'm very, very thankful for that. But I have to move, and I don't really have a place yet. I'm able to stay with a friend, which I'm, again, thankful for. But I don't really have a place of my own yet until I find the next thing and build up my income again and all that. So because of that, I can't keep this. I'm probably needing to sell my PC, a lot of my setup. I'm going to try to keep as much as I can because I plan on being back. Just as of right now, I don't really have too much more of a choice. A lot of the stuff you see in the back here, I've sold or planning on selling. I just haven't gotten rid of it quite yet. I'm making this video right before I start really packing everything up. So anyway, this has all been a really, really long-winded video, and I apologize about that, but I wanted to make sure I updated you guys, and quite frankly, it's also a bit of a selfish reason because I needed to get this off of my chest really bad too. This is kind of a bit of a therapeutic video for me as well. Sometimes it helps to speak out loud. I don't need to record this. I could just say these things out loud, tell a friend, tell somebody you trust, and never post it, but I just also wanted to make sure you guys were aware what is going on, because I'm not going to be able to make anything for at least 3 to 4 months. That's the plan right now, because this next possible job I have is going to have to start with an internship, even if I get it. If I don't get it, then I have to try other things, but that's going to be an unpaid thing for a while, so I'm going to have to stay with my friend for a while, and then once that starts, then I can move into the new place, and then I can start recording again and all that type of stuff. While I'm at my friend's place, I have no ability to record or anything like that, based on household rules, things along those lines. Don't need to get too much into that, but there's no availability for me to record during that time. So all of that being said, this video is just to let you know that I'm doing a little bit better, but still dealing with that stuff, but getting better. Financially struggling, but doing better, taking strides. I'm doing everything I can to make things work. And a bit of a goodbye video as well, which hurts. Maybe I'm not going to be gone for more than 3-4 months, but definitely at least that amount. This channel, even if it is just me being silly, playing video games, I love doing this more than... I love doing this. I really, really do. I love seeing you guys' comments, goofy moments, laughing at them, seeing your reactions in chat when I stream, just to my stupidity, I love doing this, and so it hurts not being able to do it, but yeah. So, again, very long-winded version, but that's why I wanted to do the video. So thank you very, very much for watching up until this point. You're absolutely insane. I appreciate it. This is not goodbye forever. I am going to do absolutely everything I can to continue making videos, to continue streaming, to continue doing what I love to do. It may just take some time. It will just take some time. So that's that. It's been a lot over the last year or so, but we are taking strides to getting better, and I am thankful for the opportunities that I've received recently from connections. The job that I may be starting sometime in the next month or so is through a connection, and I would not be able to get the job if it wasn't for that connection. So extremely thankful for that, because it would definitely be the best job I've ever had if I was able to get it. I'm thankful that I'm not on the streets, so able to stay with my friend. Extremely thankful for him. So there are a lot of positives that are coming out. Excuse me. Coming out of this. Sorry. I decided I wanted this just to be one long thing, just me talking to you guys, so apologize, there's still some cough, whatever. Anyway, doesn't matter. But yeah, there's some things I'm very thankful for. Things are looking up right now. That's that. So I don't really want to do this at all either, but any and all support would be greatly appreciated. Whether it's financial support, I'll leave my link to my PayPal in the description. Just comments, anything is greatly appreciated. No pressure whatsoever. I am making it work as much as I'm able to. So, it would be greatly appreciated, and it'd be very, very helpful. But no pressure whatsoever. I just love getting comments from you guys, seeing you guys in the Discord. Discord's also in the description if you haven't already joined my Discord. And yeah, so that's there if you want, but no pressure at all. I'm not going to harp on that, but thank you for being with me still. This is not a fun video. This is a downer, a big downer of a video. But if you're still here watching at this point in time, you are an absolute legend, and I does not make sense to me. I still am trying to understand this, but thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. That is going to be it. I'm really excited and looking forward to when I am in a better position in a new living situation. Once I get the next job, I'm able to support myself again. I'm able to work through all this health stuff, all that type of stuff, beginning anew. There's a lot of stuff that I've been writing in my notes and writing down that I am looking forward to trying out, to playing. If you have any suggestions for things you want to see me do, whether it was an old series you want me to revamp or just a new game that's coming out that you want me to do, I would love to do it. I know Subnautica 2 is coming out as of this video. I'm really excited for that. It might come out before I'm able to post again, but that is something I would love to play and do a series on, or something like that once it starts, or once I'm back rather. But yeah, if you have any suggestions, let me know. Again, I apologize so much about this being so long-winded. I decided I'm not going to cut up this video because I just wanted to chat. I wanted it to be, just we're talking. I might add a little bit of background music just so it's not silence, dead silence in the other times. But outside of that, it's just just us hanging out, talking, and making sure you guys are aware of my situation. So thank you very, very much for watching this video. I really, really appreciate it. Anything and everything you guys have suggestions, anything like that, let me know in the comments. Let me know on my Discord server. Let me know on Twitter, anything. Or X, I guess is what it's called now. Or maybe it's called Twitter. Is it called Twitter? I don't know. It's one of those things. Thank you for your support up until this point. I am not leaving. I am just taking a sabbatical, we'll call it. Thank you for everything you guys have done up to this point. And this is the last that you'll see of the studio. You'll next time you'll see something else, maybe it'll even be better, but this is the last of this. And yeah. I won't end it on a negative note. I have I have 2 videos that I have been working on that I have not been able to finish and will not be able to finish. So they're lost in the sea of the void. So I may or may not be able to get an editor to edit those videos, and I maybe could kind of post those every once in a while during my interim. So if you want to see that, let me know and I'll try to make it happen. Otherwise, I can let those wait until the end and finish them on my own once I'm back or something like that. I don't know, but I'm talking too much. This is why I cut up my videos normally. Anyway, again, I'm gonna finally end it. I do this to my friends all the time. I talk and talk and talk. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for watching this video. So incredibly grateful for you guys. This is not the end. This is the last that you'll see of the studio, but not the last you'll see of me. I am getting better, but still dealing with that stuff. So every once in a while, maybe I'll do an event in Discord where we can just kind of chat, talk about things. I would love and be more than willing to do that if I'm available. But this has been Riceling. I'm going to go ahead and end it off. This is goodbye for now, but not goodbye forever. And I hope to see you guys in the next one, which will hopefully be sooner rather than later. If I can make it happen in 2025, I will. That's the goal. This has been Riceling, and I will see you guys in the next one. Whew.